So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through importing the county coordinates for an entire county into Google Earth. So let's say we just got done with this county and now we're ready for a new one. So we're ready for, let's say, Gosper County. So I want to make sure that I can see all of Gosper County. So you need to make sure and filter, select all the sections, make sure all of them are selected. Make sure all the townships are selected, all the ranges. Now you can go in and choose your county and it'll grab the entire county. So I'm going to toggle them all off, toggle them on, toggle them off, and then grab my county, Gosper. And to make it cleaner, I'm going to sort it in ascending order just to make it easier to read. And so all I want to do is take certain parts of this and put it in a new Excel blank workbook. So I just want the section map numbers, which is the section, township, and range all together. So this is what will be on your point the label on your point once it's in Google Earth. And then I want the latitude and longitude as well. So I want the section map, latitude, and longitude. So let's open a new blank document, a new blank workbook here in Microsoft Excel. So now I'm going to copy over, click on the very top. I'm going to click on the very top, and that way it selects this whole column. Now I'm going to copy it and paste it over. Same thing. Only other thing I need is the latitude and the longitude, so copy that over and paste it. I'm going to make them the right size by double clicking here. And now I need to separate the latitude and longitude values. For Google Earth to recognize it, these need to be in different columns and they need to be named appropriately. Okay, so now we need to separate the latitude and the longitude. And so we want to click up here at the top. This selects the whole column. Make sure the whole column is selected. Hit text to columns. And our data is delimited. This just means how it's separated. And it is space delimited. And you can see once I hit space, it looks like it lines up nicely. If I scroll down, I can double check. Should be good. Hit next. Keep it in the general format because it is neither text nor date. Hit finish. Now we have our latitude, so let's rename it, and our longitude. This way Google Earth can automatically recognize what it is. So now we should be good. Just save it. Save the workbook. So I'm going to save that in a folder. And now that it's saved, that way I can come back and change it if I need to. But for Google Earth to use it, it needs to be saved in a different file format. So we're going to save it again. Hit File, Save As. And this time, instead of an Excel workbook, we're going to scroll down to the tab-delimited text file, which is right there. Select that, save it wherever you want. It's going to warn you it may have limited features since it is a .text file. Yes, that's what Google Earth needs. So now we've got our points and you can start up Google Earth to import. So now Google Earth is open, and we can go in here and import the files, import the coordinates. So File, Import, find your coordinates, there they are, the .txt file I saved. Gosford County coordinates is what I named it. I'm going to open it. Now we have to choose how we want to import the data. So this is delimited data. Remember, we saved it as a tab delimited text, so keep that the same. Here's a preview down here. This is the label and the latitude and longitude. So we can hit next. Latitude field is right, longitude field column is right, and preview looks good. So we can hit next. Yes, keep these the same, keep them as string and these as floating points. So you can hit finish. Now it's going to ask you if you want to use a style template, and go ahead and hit yes. This way you can customize how you want to show them. And so you're not going to have one yet, so you can just hit create new template. So this is where you set the name, so this is the label. And so we want this column to be the label. Now we can go in here, and I would keep the color the same. You could mess around with colors. You can change the feature. I just choose that one. That's what I like using. And then keep all the other stuff the same, so hit OK. So now it's going to ask, this is going to try, it's going to save your template that you just used for creating the coordinates. So next time you create them, you can just use your already existing template for how the labels are going to look and everything. So it's going to want to save it in your My Style Templates folder. Should automatically be there. That's fine. That way we can reuse it again. So now it's working on importing, so it'll zoom to whatever county you just imported. And you can see here, this is the county boundaries in Google Earth, which is nice to be able to see. So these are the boundaries of the counties themselves. So now it's not showing up yet until I toggle it on. So I need to go over here to the left-hand side to your places and toggle it on. And you can double check, and it looks like it has every section in Gosford County. And so now this is really important, is we need to save this. We need to right click and save to My Places. Now it moved from temporary to My Places, so now it's saved within Google Earth. Next time you open it, it'll be there. And so to make things cleaner, I'm going to drag it up into my county points folder, so I have all of them stored in here. I can toggle them on and off, just like that. If you don't have a folder like this, you can create a new folder. Whoops, that is not right. You can create new folders though in here. Just right click and add folder if you want to make one for all your points. So that's what I did. That's what this is. And again, once they're in here, you can expand them, expand the folder right here. Expand it again. Now here's all the links to all the coordinates. So you can zoom, double click, or if you click once, it'll just show you where it is in the coordinates. If you double click, it'll actually zoom to it. And you can also search this. You can expand the window over here too. There we go. You can make it bigger or smaller if you need more room. But you can search this too, so I'm going to search section 5, township 6, range 23 west. There it is. If that's not the one we want, you can keep searching. Now it'll show up 15, 6, 23 west. Same substring. So you can use that to search for different sections. So let's say I want to pull up the first section of whatever township I'm on. Section 1, Township 5 North, 24 West, for example. Let's say you're starting with that one. So I can search through, find it, go to it, it'll zoom to it, and now I'm ready to go. And if I have my section map for a township up, well, since I have the labels, I don't even need that because I can just scroll through and I can work my way through this section, every one with 524, and just do sections 1 through 36. So if you know how the townships are laid out, it's really fast because you can just scroll through here as you process your sections for that township. So, and again, here's the historical imagery up here. So if you're having trouble seeing on a certain year, or the features have changed, you can scroll back through time and see how it's changed. So hopefully that helps, and let me know if you have any questions.